Hi all. Welcome to this channel once again, and in this video session I'll discuss another video on this series database modernization, that is GDS to SQL. So here we will discuss the data validation difference between the DDS and SQL table. So basically we have earlier a DDS defined database, and now we are transforming our database to the SQL database, that is GDL database on IBM I. So basically there is a huge difference between these two, and I'll be sharing you all those differences um, with you in my demo here. So let's start with the demo. So let me have a DDS file first. So I'll explain the difference there. So let's assume this is the record format of this DDS. Let's keep as these two records only. That's its field 2, 10A and 2P0. Now what I want to do is I want to apply some constraint. So I would be applying um, the let's say I'm applying the function compare not equal to blank, and here for this one compare greater than or equal to, let's say greater equal to 2. So these two constraints I applied on this one, and let's say apply a unique constraint as well. So basically I applied some conditions, that is this value cannot be blank, this value cannot be less than 2, which means greater than, this must be greater than or equal to 2, or I can write greater than 1 as well. Both the conditions are fine or same. Let's have some key field, let's say it's field 1. So this is my DDS table. So if I compile this, I have the object of the DDS. Now let me show you DSP-FD on this. So if I'll show you DSP-FD information, this has a unique key named field name field 1. Okay, just showing you DSP-FD information. So here you can see a validity check keyword is used, compare not equal to blank, and validity check keyword compare greater than equal to 2. This is used here. So what if I do insert the records using the UPD on this? So here I cannot have blank. So if I try to insert blank, it will ask me, or it will give me an exception message, value must not equal to blank. Or if I, let's say, supply some value, and here I provide a 1, let's say. So now it's saying value must not be less than 2. So you can see I cannot insert blank or less than 2 value using the UPD. So the validation is working fine for the DDS file when I'm using the UPD thing. Now let's trying to do the same thing from the SQL. So here blank and here 0. So now you can see the same blank and 0 are inserted through the SQL. So let me show you that. So you can see you have applied a validity checker keyword, compare not equal to blank or compare greater than equal to 2 for these two fields, but through UPDDA you are able to you're not able to insert those invalid values, but you are able to insert those values using the strSQL, using the insert SQL statement. Now this things denotes that there is no validation checking when we are inserting record into the DDS defined file. So this is what the validation works. So whenever we insert any record into the DDS using the SQL, then no validation occurs, or no validity checker checks anything when a file is a DDS defined file. So basically during insert there is no check of, or there is no validity checking for the values which we are inserting into the DDS file fields. But what happens if I try to read the file, read the same file, then at that time these checking happens whether the data is correct or not. So basically when I am opening any file through the open cursor in my RPG program, then that cursor would, that program, that cursor would be checked against the file, that whether the data which we are reading is correct or not. So it means during insert there is no validation checking, and during read it's checking whether the data is correct or not. So there may be chances that we have some garbage data, some invalid data present inside the DDS files, because there is no check at the time of insert. There is no validity checking at the time of insert. So validity checking happens when the file gets read. So basically this is the data validation concept of the DDS defined file. Now let me show you the same thing for DDL1. So let me have this. So we have DDL3. I don't need these things. So field 1 cat and not null with default, that's a unique key field. And also we have a check constraint, so we can apply a check constraint for that. Check not equal to blank, and for this too we need a check constraint, because here we greater than equal to 2. And for the record format, let's say I can RDDL3, I can keep it for now. Now we need to compile this using the run SQL stream, DDS to DDL. Just check what the error is. Record 3, position 13, token blank was not valid. Valid tokens are this. Okay, what I did mistake here is I just forget to mention the name of the field one. So these are the silly mistakes which could be done by us. So let's try to ignore these things. And here let's keep it field 2. Now just recompile this. Again there is some issue. Let's check what it is. Okay, article 2 doesn't work here, so it's not equals to blank and greater equals to 2. So I do remember the same thing which I was writing in the DDS, so that's why I written incorrectly. Now it's compiled. So we have the object DDL3 with us. Let's check DSPFD for this. So we can see we have a unique key constraint, first one, and we do have a check constraint as well, that is field 1 not equals to blank, and field 2 another check constraint, field 2 is greater than equal to 2. So if I do DSPFD, I would be seeing these fields. So we are not getting that variety checker thing in the DSPFD. That's what we are getting in the DDS thing. So now we have a DDL table as well. So what we saw in DDS thing, that during insert there is no validity checking, and during read the validity checking actually happens for the DDS files when they are opened through the open cursor in RPG program. Now this time I have a DDL table. Now if I try to insert the record in the DDL table, let's see. So if I try to insert these records, it will see me insert update or merge not allowed by check constraint, because I have applied the check constraint. So what is the difference you have seen here is during insert of the record, that is during insert SQL insert operation in DDL files, basically uh, the validity checking happens when we insert the record, and in DDS validity checking happens when we read the record. So in DDS we could have the garbage data or the invalid data present in the DDS files, but in DDL file we must not have any garbage data at all. So because during the insert operation the SQL itself check whether um, the data is valid or not valid, because validity checking happens at the time of insert SQL insert operation. So this is the main difference. So vice versa. So when we read the record of the DDL table, there is no validity checking happens at the time of read. So this is the main difference, that is in DDS table validity checking happens when we read the file, and there is no checking when we write the records. So we can have the bad data in our DDS files, but in DDL table validity checking happens at the time of the SQL insert only, and there is no validity checking when we read. So basically now you can see, if we are using the DDL tables over the DDS tables in our application, uh, uh, what performance we get basically. So if we have multiple IO operations on a table, then we can save much time, because um, we all know that there is no validity checking happens at the time of reading the record from the DDL tables. But at the same time, from DDS table when we read the record, the validity checking happens, and that takes some time. Might be that is very less and that is not measurable, but that takes some time to check whether the data is valid or not valid. And also one more thing is that we always have the good data in the DDL tables. We do not have the bad data there, because during SQL insert the checking happens. So this is the main difference of uh, data validation which happens between the DDS and the SQL table, which I am to noted I want to highlight here. So that's why I would say that we must modernize our databases, and we must use these things. So that's all in this video. Thank you and have a nice time.